What is up everyone, my name is Jan, and in this video I'll be talking about my Game Week 2 early thoughts. I hope you had a great Game Week 1, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so starting off, I'm going to be talking about Palmer, Joe Pedro, and Rodgers. So basically just the Chelsea assets from yesterday against Fulham. Now, I think the Chelsea attack particularly is very, very good because now Palmer, he got a goal and assist. Joe Pedro got a goal and assist, and Rodgers got another goal. So that's about 4. That is 5 goal involvements from, 5 goal involvements from 3 players, from the 3 attacking players. Both are all really good, especially Palmer, because I think he will do very well this season again, because he didn't do well in the last season and the other season. I think he will start doing very well under Xabi Alonso again, and probably start picking up those goals and assists a lot more often. And yeah, like I said, Chelsea attack is very good. If you're going to when you're going to wildcard, if you're going to wildcard early, particularly Game Week 6, I think I'm going to be buying some Chelsea assets, more than I have right now, because I do only have Joe Pedro, and I really like Palmer and Rodgers. So I even might triple up on Chelsea if I see them doing really well in the next coming game weeks. But yeah, it's something to monitor there as well. Okay, so next up we do have Szoboszlai. Now Szoboszlai, in my opinion, is probably the best Liverpool asset, better than any defender, better than Isak, better than Ngamoa, Gakpo, Van Dijk, Kerkez, Frimpong, Alisson, any. He's probably the best player in that Liverpool squad, better than Wirtz, better than anyone, Now, him against Wirtz is a really good competition, but I do think Szoboszlai does win it, because like I said, he's on most set pieces. I've been saying this since the start of the beginning when FPL launched. I think Szoboszlai is just the main better pick. He's on all set pieces a lot more than Wirtz. He took all of them. Yeah, he basically took all of them against Newcastle, because I was watching the game. He basically took all of them. No other player took more. Took more. No other player actually took any set pieces apart from Szoboszlai, because he took 6 corners, all of them. He took the 3 free kicks. He took 2 free quick shots, like he aimed at the target, and he obviously took a penalty in the last minute now, which saved my my game week from Szoboszlai becoming a 2-pointer to an 8-pointer, with obviously getting 2 bonus as well. Yeah, they did concede to Liverpool. Obviously they were away, and we all know that Newcastle at home are a really good team. But yeah, I think Szoboszlai is mainly the best pick from Liverpool. Even on data models, he's the best pick for attacking Liverpool players. I have not really much to say about him. He is first choice penalty taker ahead of Isak and Gakpo and McAllister. But we're having a debate, him against Isak, but now it's probably settled, if you ask me. He's probably the first choice penalty taker. Nothing much to say about that. He did say that he was practicing penalties in preseason a lot, and I think that just shows how settled he is on the penalties under Iraola. Now, his penalty was very, very good. It was top left penalty. No keeper could have catched that, in my opinion. He's just amazing. He has very good precision. His penalty record is also very good, which is also going to make him much more settled on penalties. But yeah, against Newcastle was also very, very, very good. Wirtz subbed in 63rd minute, which is something to monitor for his minutes. Also, Szoboszlai played 90 minutes, and after Wirtz was subbed, I saw him playing a lot more attacking, which he took his role, Wirtz's role as a cam, number 10, behind Isak. So yeah, Szoboszlai, good pick. Nothing much to say about him. Great value, 7 million. Liverpool were also really good. And yeah, I think Szoboszlai would be essential. If you don't have him right now and you have Wirtz, maybe do not take a transfer. This week, do not take a transfer. Just roll, probably the easiest game week to roll transfer and save it, just save the transfer and roll. Now, another player to talk about is going to be Sangaré at 5.5 million. He's really, really cheap. Probably the best cheap defender for about 5 million to 6.5 million defenders. If you ask me, he's just almost essential. Him being very good at DEFCON, not on any set pieces, but very good at DEFCON and very good from open play threat, as we've seen last game against Tottenham. He did play 78 minutes, 75 minutes, something like that. He didn't play the full 90, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, maybe because this was his first game, in the Prem. But now, probably going to be playing all 90 minutes, In my team right now, I have Gross and Sangaré, which is really pretty hard to bench one of them. I think right now, as it stands, it's probably I'm going to be playing Sangaré. He's just very, very good, as we've seen game week 1. Probably the best cheap midfielder around that price point. Yeah, he's just probably essential at 5.5 million. He's like an S tier pick, he's that good. But yeah, at 5.5 million, not much to say about him. He did get 12 DEFCON in that 78 minutes. Just shows how good he is. Probably would have got more if he played that last 15 minutes, last quarter of an hour. But yeah, Sangaré, 5.5. Did get a lot more than Shade. Shade did win a penalty, but it got more than Shade and Utara Dango. Dango got subbed in 60 minutes, something to monitor. Also, for those Dango owners, but yeah. 5.5 million, decent price point. Thank God I bought him in the first game week. I really did like watching him play, He's really good from open play. And yeah, I wonder if he's going to do the same next week. But obviously not going to be getting 2 assists every week. But yeah, at 5.5, has good fixtures. Nothing much to say about him. He's going to be staying in my team for a while, if you ask me. But yeah, that's going to be Sangaré. Now, I'm going to be talking about Game Week 2 early captaincy thoughts. Now, nothing much to say about them. Them particularly being Bruno and Haaland. Bruno against Ipswich at home and Haaland against Crystal Palace away. In my opinion, I am going to be backing the home fixture for Bruno against Ipswich as well. I mean, yeah, fixtures do really matter in FPL. So, Bruno's going to be the target for me. And yeah, Haaland is also really good. He probably will score many points in that game week. But like I said, be going over. I'm going to be choosing the home fixture, in my opinion. They're both really good for this game week. I mean, Haaland didn't score a goal, surprisingly. Maybe because World Cup, or maybe because the power is indeed all in the hair. But yeah, I think Bruno. Also, both are really good, like I said. Yeah. Because of the fixture, Bruno is probably better, in my opinion. But yeah, and being United's main man on penalties, corners, free kicks, all that stuff. Haaland, on the other hand, is also really good on penalties as well. Like I said, can see him score many points against Palace. But yeah, I mean, nothing much to say about them, Just pick one of them. If you have Palmer, maybe consider him because he's really in form and it's a good fixture as well against Brighton home. I mean, those three really good. But for me, it's between Bruno and Haaland for my team. But yeah, nothing much to say about them. Just pick one of those two, and you're settled. Now, last but not least, I do have protected goals and clean sheets, as you can see. I think United being first on projected goals and second on clean sheet data, it's as expected, Nothing surprising me here. I really thought that they will be first, so nothing surprising here. But yeah, Arsenal being first for clean sheet data against Villa, also nothing surprising here. The top three with City, also nothing surprising. Chelsea also being in top five for those clean sheet and projected goals data. But yeah, Arsenal against Villa, even away, Villa were horrid, conceding 4 goals against Brighton. But yeah, nothing much to say about this, because in reality, in every game week, we see that the odds don't always go as expected. Every week we see that. Like United against Hull, United conceded 2. Tell me, who will predict that? Who predicted that? No one. Probably no one. Even Brighton against Villa, 4-0. Come on, like data. Data doesn't make a difference. But yeah, it's just something to look at, to get an idea from. But still, never fully rely on data and prediction odds from betting data. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm really tired. But yeah, another matchup which is pretty interesting in terms of betting odds is Coventry against Hull, because for the managers that are bench boosting next game week, they probably do have some of the Coventry defense or some of the Coventry assets, which I think could go massively wrong. Mainly because when backing promoted teams, literally anything could happen in that game. 2 promoted sides playing against each other, anything could happen. Hull are really good, as we've seen against United, and Coventry are really, really bad, as we've seen against Arsenal. Well, mainly because Arsenal are really good and Coventry did play away from home. But yeah, really anything could happen. This is why I didn't pick any of those two opponent teams players. But yeah, luckily I did go right. It did go very well for me in Game Week 1 bench boost. But yeah, I had Davis for Pip Switch against Settle Home. It didn't get an attacking trend. O'Shea was a better pick overall. It was expected, but I just went for the 1 game week upside. O'Shea did get 4 points. Davis did get 2 points. Nothing expected from them. I didn't really expect much. They did concede 1, but they did win the game. I really thought that they were going to be winning the game, because Ipswich home, first game of the season, really hyped up. All that stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another one coming from me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great game too, and I'll see you guys in the next one.